Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste, friends. There have been requests for additional features for this Cuspal Interlink theory file. This is the KP Stellar Cuspal Interlink theory that we did last time. I will list out what those requests are and how we have addressed them. One thing was people were asking if I were to put my place of birth directly, can Excel calculate the latitude and longitude by itself? Yes, it can do that, and the way to do it is somewhat involved and also maybe straightforward as well. I will tell you how it does it. In my case, let me open another file. So this is a file called Latitude Longitude Excel that I have saved onto my system. Here I have put in locations of people that I am interested in. All mostly my Tamil Nadu region, Indian region people, and there are also multiple abroad also, any city in the world in a way. So what it does is, suppose you add a particular city of interest to you, say let us see some vague city that if you want to add, say near me there is one Anekal. Suppose I add that, just choose here and geocode the particular selected row. It will immediately get you the latitude longitude for that row. It will also go into the map for that if you are interested. But this is a beautiful application that I pulled out, and you can in fact add any number of such places. And in case there are other places, in case you want to start afresh, you can totally clear all this and start afresh. And that's the beauty of it. But this file directly I cannot be sharing with you. I'll tell you why. Because it uses there is a geocoder to use which is called Bing, and there is a Bing map key that I am hiding here. That map key is given to me because how to get the map key is straightforward. So getting a Bing map key, you just go through this and you will be able to get a Bing map key. So anybody gets a map key. So that key would be in fact put in here. And once that key is there and you enable all macros, you go through these instructions, then it works like a charm. So it is beautiful. What I do is I just save this file in my directory and then I close it. I don't have to open it anytime. So any Karur or whatever place that you are interested in, just keep on adding to this. So let me not save anything here. And this particular file, the other KP, once I put Karur or any place, I have now put a latitude which would basically index function to get from the other file. What it does is it goes to the other file. I don't have to open it. It goes to the other file, checks for the location, like it will check for Karur in this case, and get the latitude from the other column. So it checks the D column and gets the latitude from the A column. Similarly, the longitude from the B column. That's the only thing it does. I don't have to open this file also. So you have to, in case you store it in a different directory, because mine is stored in my specific directory, you have to change this code accordingly, this particular address properly. Then it will work. Basically, as I said, for the latitude, it is looking for, it is trying to match Karur, and it is giving me the latitude from the A column. So you'll have to do that part yourself because I'm not going to. This is working for me, so it should be working for you as well. So that's the aspect of it. Both latitude and longitude are dynamically got. You just have to enter the name of the. You'll have to be very specific on the name, whatever address name you are giving. The same spelling and all that should be available, should be put in there in the other file. So that is one improvement. The second improvement is some people even suggested that when I'm using a KP, it is better that I use the KP Straightline Ayanamsa itself. And unfortunately, as I said in the last video, KP Straightline is not listed here in the Swiss ephemeris choice. Therefore, what one can do is use any Ayanamsa and overwrite it with KP Straightline Ayanamsa by finding the Ayanamsa difference and changing the Bhava and the position of the Gragas. That is automatically done. So if you are going to choose yes here, basically if you want to use the KP Ayanamsa or not, if it is going to be a yes, then what it would do is, irrespective of what you have chosen here, it will overwrite. In case you don't want to do it, it will use this particular Ayanamsa that you have chosen. So that is a second improvement that is done. So it will, you can check with KP Straightline Ayanamsa if things are matching here. The third improvement is on the Dasha Bhakti that people were asking. Why do I have to calculate it myself for a given date? Can it not populate the Dasa Bhakti Antara Sukshma by itself? Yes, it can populate. Now what it does is, all the workspace, it calculates the, you can go through this calculations if you want. It at birth, what is your Dasha Bhakti, it identifies. And also at a given date, I have given the today's date, even date is today I have given. So if you want, you can change this for any particular date. You will find the Dasha Bhakti Antara Sukshma Prana Deg and all that. And essentially, for the interlinks, we need only the Dasha Bhakti, and if at all, the Antara, that's all. So because if the Dasha and Bhakti are the same planet, then it will use the Antara for the moon. So only for the moon, the effective link is decided that way. So these are the three improvements. So I think you would appreciate this. I will anyway put a separate link for this particular version of the file. You can download this and check if things are working good at your end. Thank you. I'll sign off here. Bye.